Hey, it's Brian with Old Man New Tech, and I'm out here in a rainstorm showing off the waterproof capabilities of the YOUXIU waterproof speaker and the things I do for you guys. Alright, so the YOUXIU Outdoor Wireless Speaker does check a lot of the boxes that I'm looking for in an outdoor wireless speaker. It's completely waterproof, amongst a lot of other cool features. So, we're going to take a look at those in a second, but first I got an important message for all you techies out there.
Ensign, I can't believe that Spock hasn't subscribed to Old Man New Tech yet. Spock, head down below and hit subscribe, like, and hit that little bell so that you get notified when there are new videos. To not do so, Spock, would not be logical.
Alright, did I say techies? Oops, I meant Trekkies. So as you guys know, I've always got my eye out for budget outdoor speakers that are totally waterproof. That's where a new upcoming company called YOUXIU comes in with their outdoor wireless speaker. And at the time of the shooting of this video, I got it for under 30 bucks. I'll shoot a link down below so that you can check out the latest pricing. And believe it or not, it does help support this channel a little bit. Speaking of which, full disclosure, sometimes these companies do send me these speakers, and then sometimes I just go on Amazon and I buy them myself. But I always give you my honest opinion about these products, including the pros and the cons. So you're going to want to stick around to the end of the video to see if I give it a recommendation. Now let's see what you're getting with the YOUXIU Outdoor Wireless Speaker. So we're taking a look at the YOUXIU, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Outdoor Wireless Speaker, and as we can see on the box here, it's got wireless transmission, I should sure hope so, and you can take telephone calls on it, wireless music, 3.5 millimeter audio cable, and IPX7. That's the big one on this. So I tell you what, this is not an unboxing video. I like to get right to the chase. So let's unbox this magic style. Alright, we got everything unboxed, and I should point out one thing, that this is the X10 model for the YOUXIU Outdoor Wireless Speaker. And one thing I want to note right off the bat, that YOUXIU does offer a 1-year warranty on this, so you'll be protected for 1 year should anything go wrong with your speaker. And I've also got our instruction manual, which the speaker looks pretty simple, so I don't know if I'll be cracking this until I do a pairing video. Yes, I did get 2 of these units, and I am going to do a pairing video on this after I do this review. Also, I've got a 3.5 millimeter jack, so I can hardwire a device into the speaker itself. And I've got a USB-C charging cable. Yes, they do have USB-C, and as I said before, I'm really not going to be reviewing any micro USB products on this channel anymore, because in my opinion, all these devices should be migrated to a USB-C or wireless charging. Finally, we have the speaker itself, and they packaged it in some nice sheathing here. Let's unsheath this. I like that word, unsheath. Alright, cool. And again, it's a really simple product. It's a simple party speaker. I can see I have the YOUXIU branding on both ends, and these are soft touch subwoofers. And underneath these, I can see where they have the LED lights mounted. And it's a mesh fabric, and I know this is a waterproof device, so I will be able to submerge this and get it wet. And they have controls here on a rubberized panel, and you'll see there's a power button. And then we have our up and down volume. Also, here's our equalizer button. So I have a couple equalizer settings on this. And here's my play, pause, and function button. Now here's an LED indicator that will tell me when I'm charging or when the speaker gets low. Finally, I have a really tough flap here that's going to house my... Wow, look at this. I've got a slot for a TF card, which is pretty cool for a speaker that is this affordable. You've got the option of being able to put a chip inside the speaker and play your music off that card. And then we have our USB-C charging port here, and then also our 3.5 millimeter jack, so that we're able to hardwire the speaker to a device if we want to. And that seals up nice and waterproof like. I've got a paracord carrying loop here so that I can hang this off of things. And we can kind of see the drivers here behind the fabric. Also a little vent there for some extra bass. And that is pretty much the speaker. So what we're going to do is we're going to hook this up and we'll give it a listen. Okay, so we're going to sync this up with my trusty iPhone. First we'll power it on.
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
I like the accent. And YOUXIU is trying to pair to my phone. Will it pair?
Device paired.
Very fast, very simple. And already I can see I got some cool LED lighting on the speaker. So the speaker itself is a little bit larger than a can of beer, and it is kind of lighter than I expected it to be. A lot of times you get these speakers and they're really dense. So I can tell you that I have done some water testing with this, as you could see on the intro for this video, and it is also submersible and it does float. Now this is important for all my boating friends out there, because when this thing, if it ever does roll over the side of the boat, you're going to be able to pick it right up out of the water and continue playing. But hey, you know what? You guys came here to see how this sounds. That's the important thing. So let's play some royalty-free chill hop. Ooh. All right. Check out the lights. I like that. All right. Now you can see the subwoofers are pulsating on this. All right, we're going to turn that down a little bit for you guys. Okay, so I do notice that when I set it on a table or a hard surface, I do lose a little bit of that bass. So you're going to want to set this on its side so that you're getting the full effect of both of these subwoofers. Now here's the equalizer setting. I'm going to hit that setting once for you and you can tell the difference in the sound. And we're going to go back to the original setting. Alright, so it seems to have two equalizer modes, and one is less bass and one is more full bass, which I like a lot more. Alright, we're going to pause that. Great, well I tell you what, it's an easy speaker to use and it really has a lot of sound. It can be pretty loud. YOUXIU claims that it's 20 watts. And I'm finding that wattage on these devices is really kind of a subjective thing. It gets pretty loud, but it's not going to completely overpower a party. It's something that can easily fill a room up with decent sound, but you're definitely going to want to keep that equalizer setting on the first setting that it comes with out of the box, because I'm getting more of a rich sound and more bass. Now the YOUXIU Outdoor Wireless Speaker is also running a Bluetooth 5.0 chip in it, so you are going to get it about 100 feet away from your source device, and I was able to walk around the house easily enough without having any sort of breakup issues. Now as far as latency goes, you will notice that you do get a little bit of latency with this. I'm talking just a smidgen. It's not bad, but it is a little bit noticeable if you're playing games and sometimes if you're synced to a movie. But as far as functionality goes and waterproof, it seems to operate just fine, and I do like the simple features on the side. I like the paracord loop on it because you are going to want to be able to hang this up if you are out on a boat or at a campground. If you're outdoors in general, you're going to want to hang it up so you can get the effect of both of these subwoofers. Now as far as the battery life goes on the YOUXIU Outdoor Wireless Speaker, it claims to have 20 hours of battery life, and I tell you what, I've been using this all week long. I have not charged it yet, so I'm assuming I'm going to get at least 20 hours out of this. I've been using it at multiple different volume levels, but for the most part I've had it between 50 to 100% volume, and it really does run a long time without having to get a charge. And YOUXIU says it takes about 3 hours to charge the battery on this, which is normal. But I was actually surprised I was able to get such a long life out of the battery, considering that this device doesn't really seem to weigh that much. I mean, it's less than like a half pound. Now my verdict on the sound with this speaker. The speaker itself can get quite loud, but you do need to turn the speaker volume up in order to really get the effect of these subwoofers. They really don't start shaking and vibrating until you get over 50% volume. Now a funny thing happens when you do get over that 50% volume. You do get a little bit of distortion and mushiness in the mid-range, and that gets a little bit amplified when you get up to 100% volume. So from a sound standpoint, it's not the best Bluetooth speaker that I've heard. But again, you're getting a Bluetooth speaker at a real budget basement price of under $30. And I don't want to say it sounds bad, I just notice a little bit of distortion when you get above that 50% volume level, which you're trying to get up there because you want to hear that bass thumping. And when you do get the bass thumping, it really does thump. Now when you take this out of the box, you're going to notice that the drivers are one direction, meaning that they're kind of facing the same direction, and that means that sound is going to be coming out in one direction, but the bass is coming out from both ends. That's why I kind of think that this is a speaker that I want to kind of lay on its side and let it do its thing. Now this is also a speakerphone, and from a call quality standpoint, it's actually pretty good. Here's a sample of a conversation I just had with Mrs. Old Man New Tech.
Hello?
Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
I'm testing out the speakerphone on the YOUXIU Outdoor Wireless Speaker. How do I sound?
You sound okay.
Yeah? Okay, cool. All right. I will see you when you get home.
All right. See ya.
All right, bye. So I was easily able to make a phone call to my wife. So my final impressions. Well, I tell you what, YOUXIU comes to the market with, this is the first speaker that I've reviewed from them, and it is a decent speaker. It's tough, it's waterproof, and I do like the design. I love the fact that I can get some lights and have like a party effect on a Bluetooth speaker that's an outdoor wireless waterproof Bluetooth speaker. It's easy to use, and I like the fact that I can hang it up easy enough. It's a great portable size, and they also offer wireless pairing. And I tell you what, the speaker's so inexpensive that I got 2 of them. So I'm going to do another video where I pair both of them, and we'll see how that sounds. So now on to the cons. Well, the cons, I really only have one gripe about this speaker, and that is that the drivers on this need to be polished a little bit more and adjusted a little bit more to be able to handle a lot of the bass heavy music that you're going to want to play on a speaker like this. I mean, you're going to want to play music that has real strong bass signature, and when you begin to turn it up, that mid-range does get a little bit mushy. But overall, I was getting decent sound and a pretty loud volume to this, so it would be a good addition on a short boat ride. But what YOUXIU has done is that they've come to the market with a pretty decent budget outdoor Bluetooth speaker that is waterproof. But I want to know what you guys think. Is the sound a real deal breaker for you when it comes to these outdoor speakers? Let me know in the comments down below. But with that, I'll let you guys get out there and have some fun. Hey, this is Brian with Old Man New Tech. We can't make this channel happen without you, so please hit subscribe and smash that bell down below. And if you're looking for product links, you'll find them there too. Thank you.